I have the most important question of all time. Is it wrong to pick up a girl in a dungeon? I would say we'll have to find out after the end of the series. We'll have to find out once the series is done. So this is the first episode. The first episode of Is It Wrong to Pick Up a Girl in a Dungeon? Or should I just, I guess make this name of this series shorter. I want to call this series Dungeon Girl. I'm just going to call it Dungeon Girl because saying that long-ass title name is just... Yeah, I'm not pulling a Gintama. I'm not making a long-ass name and constantly repeating it over and over. So I'm just going to say Dungeon Girl for this anime series and when I review the series and I, talk about this series. So I'm going to be giving my first impressions. Is this worth watching? That is probably why you're here. You're probably wondering, okay, so what is... Dungeon Girl about? Is it good? How's the animation? How's the music? How's the plot, the story, so forth, so on? You get the drill. So, let's dive into this and discuss it. This is mainly going to be my first impressions of the series as a anime watcher. I have never seen the source material. I don't know if this is a manga or a light novel. I don't know the source material. I don't know if this was rushed. I just want to clarify that real quick. So, anyways, episode 1. It has a lot of standard vibes and themes we have seen from other series, but it is a good series, which I will dive into the good aspect, but I want to bring up the similar aspects that a lot of us have probably seen quite a bit when it comes to watching anime. For one thing, it has a dense main male character, a very dense main male character that is unaware that he has a female girl around him that is falling in love with him, and he doesn't realize she's loving him a lot. You also have it to where the same voice actor that we have heard countless times already in so many different anime since Attack on Titan and Sword Art Online once again comes back to voice the main male character of our main hero in this new anime series. And so, voice actor, if you like, Aaron's voice actor, Kirito's voice actor, and all like that, you're gonna like the voice actor of the main male character of this series because, we've heard him dozens of times already. I think, honestly, the voice actor, that male voice actor, he's become so common when it comes to anime. Like, you hear him all the damn time when it comes to new anime. Like, I'm not joking. Like, almost every single season, you'll have him voicing maybe 4 different characters from that season. 4 or more characters a season. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, this dude must be busy. Man, I don't even want to imagine how busy this dude is. But anyways, getting back on topic, okay? The voice actors are nice. The voice actors are really nice. That's my impression of them. But, liking a voice is kind of subjective. So, yeah, let's just, throw that out there. Animation-wise. Animation when it comes to the series, like this first episode. Animation's okay. It's moe. It's like moe blob type style. I mean, it's not 100% moe, like, moe max to the extreme, but it has that moe-ish type art style. And also, it has a little bit of usage of CGI. Now, I want to point this out. There was some usage of CGI in this episode that kind of just like it was just really nasty. Like, there was a Minotaur scene at the beginning of this episode, and you see this Minotaur land on the ground, and when you see the Minotaur moving its mouth and shit, that CGI, I instantly noticed that. The CGI on that Minotaur, I'm like, oh god, oh god. And then you saw people in the background at the bar, there was a bunch of CGI people just moving around and shit, and I'm like, oh my god. Now, CGI doesn't really bug me, because I've watched full CGI series, it's very unsettling, just the way we're already getting CGI stuff like that on the first episode of the series. That should drag in watchers, because let's be real here, majority of watchers when they watch an anime, art style and animation does play a huge role in anime watchers wanting to continue a series. It does. You can deny it or whatever, but that is the truth. A lot of people either drop or continue watching a series depending on how the art style is, if it suits their taste. And if you're bugged by CGI, you might already see a couple issues with the first episode. Now, plot-wise of the series, this is when the real interesting parts and details of this first episode comes to light. Now, I walked into this series expecting a harem. I'm gonna be real here. I expected a stereotypical generic harem. That's what I expected when I watched this first episode. Come to find out, it's completely different than I imagined it would be. Now, it does have these harem themes. It does. I can already see the harem themes already starting to build up. But what makes this so different and really interesting and has me wanting to continue watching it is that the theme or the world aspect of the series is kind of like an RPG. Yeah, like the entire universe that our characters are in is kind of like an RPG. Now, it's not Log Horizon or SAO. I just want to clarify that right now. It's not ASO World, Log Horizon, you know, it's none of those. It's not like they're in a game. Like, they're not in a virtual reality game. I just want to clarify that real quick. Our characters are not in a game. They're not in a virtual reality world. They're just in their regular verse, their regular world that is kind of similar to a game. Let me explain. So there's a level up system, or some form of level up system in the series. Like, our main male characters, or our characters in general, all the people in the world, they get to choose their god they want to serve. And when they choose this god, they go and join their family, they get blessed with powers, and then they can go into dungeons, and they can go collect different materials, items. There's even item drops and level ups and stats, like dexterity, vitality, strength, special abilities, passive abilities. I mean, there's all this stuff in this episode that was showcased to me, and I'm like, holy shit, like, it was really cool getting to see a harem try to do something slightly different. I mean, it's not completely original because I've seen these aspects done before, but it's just, it gave me a different impression compared to some things I've seen from last season. This is definitely a good start to a harem. It really is a good start to a harem. Now, there is fan service. If you don't like fan service, you're probably going to hate this episode because there was quite a bit of fan service. Now, there wasn't a lot that it was just, oh my god, it was awful, like, there's just so much, but there was fan service. There was fan service in this, and if it offends you in any way, you might not like it, but it wasn't so much that really destroyed the episode. So far, it's very mild. The fan service is very mild. I've seen a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. It really could. So right now, it's fine where it's at. If it keeps at that level, we'll be completely fine with the journey of this series. Characters-wise, when it comes besides the main male character that's a very dense blockhead that doesn't realize, you know, this girl likes him, and he wants to go with this other girl that he met in a dungeon, you also have it to where the other characters so far seem very stereotypical. Like, the main female character that was introduced in this episode, she is kind of generic. Like, she's the standard jealous childhood friend, or, you know, long-lost friend or whatever. She's just that jealous character that doesn't like our main male character getting with another woman. That's kind of how it is. That's really how it is. So, yeah, that's clarifying the main female character. Other characters really haven't been much introduced. Like, I mean, you have this girl, Ainz, that's going to be probably one of the main female love routes, you know, for our main male character to go after, but we don't know much about her at the moment. And that's it. That's pretty much my first impressions of this anime series. It's good. It's good. I mean, it's not the best. It's not like a 10 out of 10. It's not top 10. But if it continues this type of story, and it continues to use RPG elements and themes, and goes and adds upon it, and goes deeper into it through the journey of this series, this could be a very damn good harem series. Probably one of the best I've seen in quite a long time, if it dives in more into these RPG elements. Like, if it really dives into it and goes into a route kind of similar to Log Horizon, not a carbon copy of Log Horizon, of course, but I mean, if it goes into a route that kind of goes in between Log Horizon and SAO, and they kind of make it work, it would be a really good show if they continue adding an element like that, along with progressing the romance and the different story plots and stuff like that. So yeah, tell me your thoughts. Did you enjoy this first episode? If you've yet to go watch it, go see it for yourself. It's entertaining. It definitely is entertaining. Great start to this anime season. Y'all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.